Oh, good. Superman said to expect you. We have a situation here. The ship Superman may have mentioned.
You little punk! I'm hit!
Come get some. We're losing ground. Reinforcements. For Earth! Yeah! We're being overrun! Get back! Take this!
Looks like I just missed the action. Good work securing the site. The ship is empty. Here, look at it.
Come on, Superman. I thought crashed alien ships were your forte.
Luther, you'd be wise to leave while you still had...
Whoever is in my office got past all of my security measures, including the retinal scanners. They're going to regret that.
Really? Lead-lined walls, Lex? And you want me to believe this isn't a trap? I've already told the Justice League I'm here.
Trust me, of all the ways I've imagined killing you, this is not one. Now let's go. I want my office back. I hate when people mess with my station. All right, Mystery Man, we're here. Who the hell are you?
Good afternoon, Lex. And I assume this is Superman, correct?
It's uncanny. He looks just like you.
You sound just like him. Forgive me. I'm Alexander Luthor. While my hijacking of this office may seem like a threat to you, I assure you, I have much more dire thing.
Enough, you loquacious twit. I'll show you how I deal with threats. You've picked a fight with a Luthor.
Lex, wait! At least hurt him out.
Back off! It really is neat. My office in the front is over.
This is as far as you go.
This won't end well. Get back! I'm warned. You're making a mistake. Back off. Get back. Stop.
You gotta love it when the band gets back together.
Now that we're here, I suggest we split up. You two, follow me to the courthouse. It is the main source of corruption in Gotham City.
Attention won't cover this. I'm warning.
Hold on. No, I'm gonna
I got
watch
20
it.
bucks on
I'm
the
gonna
one
watch
on the
your
left.
comments after again.
Dispatch! Got a 1035 here.
Mind your own business,
Yeah, I
freaks.
kind of fell asleep when I was streaming yesterday.
We're gonna need an advance on your protection.
I'm hit.
We're gonna need an advance on your protection money.
You will lose this day.
Requesting backup.
Officer down. Mind your own business, freaks.
Get out of here, scum. I didn't ask for your help.
I got 20 bucks on the one on the left. Gordon, your time as mayor is over. You're under arrest for obstruction of justice.
cut it any closer, Owl Man? I had to make sure your money transfer cleared. Your protection isn't pro bono after all. And
What's up,
neither is your re-election.
JoJo Gamer?
Excuse me.
That's cool,
Someone
man.
is behind on their payments.
Good, he's gone. Move quickly.
Pretty bold move for a wanted criminal to show his face in my city. I see you found some more costumed flunkies. Did you tell them what happened to the last bunch?
This time is different. Your tyranny ends today.
I don't have time to play games with you. I have an entire police force to take out my trash for me. Now, if you don't mind, I have a re-election gala to plan.
Prepare yourself. You're making a mistake.
Great Krypton!
This world is even worse than I imagined.
I'm afraid so. One of the first steps in restoring order is removing Mayor Gordon from office.
If removing him gives us a foothold, then by all means, let's get to work.
Thank you again. But this is only the beginning.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say, where is everybody? The last man.
What was Luthor thinking, coming here alone to face the crime scene?
Perhaps he couldn't bear to lose the title of biggest maniac on the planet.
Well, it's about time. I was getting bored, all these channels and nothing good to watch. I guess it goes without saying, I saw you coming. I saw your loser friend Luthor coming too. He's even lamer than ours is.
What have you done with him? Speak, or I swear.
Oh, don't worry your pretty little head about it. Owlman's just picking apart his mind. He's got all kinds of secrets. Can't wait to see what he pulls out of yours.
That's enough. Move, or I'll move you.
I wouldn't be so quick to ask me to move, poser.
Athena, forgive them.
Don't do that again.
I'm bringing you to justice.
Jerk! You're gonna pay for that. No more games. Now you're dead. Ugh. Oh, that does it. Race into your death, huh? Ah!
You will regret your actions.
Ow! You son of a... Oh, that does it.
That's why I said communication, you guys. But no, nobody wants to listen to the tank, right?
Ah! Jerk! You're gonna pay for that. Ugh. No more games. Now you're dead.
Seems force is all you understand.
Don't do that again. Ow! You son of a... Jerk! You're gonna pay for that. Don't do that again.
Just die, just die, just die, just wipe, just wipe, just wipe.
You're dead.
Had enough?
I'd reconsider that.
Communication.
That does it.
That's your one free shot.
Yeah, that's why people fail. Miscommunication. We need to communicate in order for everybody to be successful in Elite. Okay? Yeah, you don't need the communication really on regular. Yes, you don't need that. But when it comes to Elite, we need to call out for shouts. We need to call out for, you know, pickups and stuff like that. You guys need to do that more often. Yes, you guys have your own league. You guys your own league chat, whatever. Don't do that shit so often. If you guys keep doing that and expecting everybody to know everything, not everybody does. So everybody needs to be on the same page before you even decide to go on your other chats. You know what I mean? It's just as long as everybody's on the same page, everybody picks up, everybody avoids whatever needs to be avoided, then everybody can do their own thing. But everybody needs to be in instant chat instead of you guys' own league chat. You guys just do your own thing and chop it up or whatever, however you guys do it. You guys are doing it wrong. You guys need to be in communication in Elite. Like for example, these other people right now. These other 4 people that are not in instant chat, either they think they know everything and they beat it a couple of times. Yes, that's cool and everything, but not everybody not everybody else has. Yeah, let's start by everybody being on the same fucking page.
Yourself, man. You're talking to yourself. That whole league is in. They don't hear you. The 4 people not here is in that league, Justice League.
Well, no, that's not what I'm getting. What my point is, dude, is that everybody needs to be on instant chat, so everybody be on the same page.
What you're saying. It does not matter what you're saying.
Okay, if it doesn't matter, then why the fuck are we losing? Exactly. Exactly. Because what? Because what? Nobody's picking anybody up. Nobody's communicating.
You understand what I'm saying, Alpha? Do you understand what I'm saying, Alpha? Thank you, Alpha. Thank you.
Sure. Communication is key, fool. Communication is key, fool. That's what DC Universe said, right? This is what they said, right?
Us, man. You're only talking to us. You're not talking to them. You're only talking to us.
I know, but I'm
So
Never mind, bro. It's all good.
All right, man. Bro, I'm just trying to help you out, man. Come on, man.
I know, but that's what I'm kind of letting them know, because I want them to be on the same page. That's all.
Man, they think they're good. I don't know. Yeah.
No, it's because the reason I'm not even tripping about the raid. I'm just saying that unless everybody's on the same page by pickups and shit and the communication, I don't care if you guys are on your other chats or whatever. That's not the point. It's just as long as we are on the same page, it's all great. Because if we're not, then we're always going to be in this same position. Yeah, you might beat it once in a while with another group or another league, but if you guys want to do it more often, then you know what I mean?
A lot of people are hearing this.
What's up, Mal? I'm sure you know it the first time. Like,
I never played with him. I don't know.
I know, but I'm saying. What I'm saying.
Nah, just because we don't have to be here for 2 hours trying to fucking figure this shit out when most of us know what to do. But the people that don't know what to do are always the ones that fuck everything up and everybody gives up then. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting at. See, look, for example, Superboy Prime. Yeah, he might probably beat the first 1 or 2 bosses, but I bet you he hasn't completed this raid yet. We're never gonna beat it. Because there's nobody gonna be picking up, nobody's gonna be fucking doing. Watch, we're gonna be doing it right now. But watch, you'll see what I'm saying, and then lack of communication fucks everything up. That's all I'm saying. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? See, for example, that person wants to leave now. Because they give up already, because they're not communicating. Fuck. That's what's stupid, because they expect them to just run through elite raids and then have other people carry them and shit. No, that doesn't work that way. You gotta know the mechanics. Once you know the mechanics and the whole group is in the same page, then you'll beat it. If you're just gonna fucking be on your own chat and do your own shit, that's cool and everything, but you're gonna be here for hours on the same boss. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, as long as everybody's on the same page, bro, I don't care what y'all doing or if you're on your own other league chat, whatever. But as long as everybody knows what to do on the the mechanics and finding the bosses, I don't care. As long as we go through it smoothly, you know what I mean? Yeah. Please, if you can you invite me? Because I know the mechanics. I just want the rest of the people to know too, you know what I mean?
They rage, that's why they nerf and rage, dude. They should have nerfed that profession shit. He used to profession actually. He be an enemy.
Fuck it. Who cares? Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it then. Cause I just try to explain when it comes to raids, when it comes to the regular missions, the 8-player, 4-player raids. If they're not elite and they're just regular, you really don't need any communication because the mechanics are pretty simple. It's just going through the raids, fighting all the ads, fighting the bosses. But when it comes to Elite, you have to be more critical on how you guys communicate and how you guys work through the mission. If you guys just going in there and just not in instant chat, there's no communication there. So if, let's say I'm busy fighting the boss and I'm blocking and doing my role, and everybody else is doing theirs, nobody's doing pickups, and you know what I mean? Like, there's no communication there, it's not going to succeed. It's just my opinion. I don't know. I just want to run with people that know what they're doing, but also in the chat, so that way we at least can get some communication going, you know? Let me see. Let me do these missions, man. Yeah, let me just do that for player real quick, cause yeah, never go into an elite raid unless you have a squad, man. Because if you don't have a squad and you're just going there, assuming everybody's gonna carry you or everybody knows what they're doing, that's false, because there's always that one person or two people that don't know what they're doing, and they're just going to basically try to experience the mission. And if you do it that way, more than likely you guys are never going to succeed, and you guys are going to be in that raid for hours. So to prevent that, you want to make sure that everybody's on the same page, everybody understands what to do, make sure that they kind of know what the mechanics are for each boss or each ad that comes out when you're facing them in Elite, because Elite's tougher. So you know, you have to work as a unit. If you don't work as a unit, then you're never going to beat the first two bosses in less than an hour, you know?
Listen, you don't want to be my mate. My mates end up either worm food or worse.
Jose, I'm just running through raids right now, bro. Basically just going through the missions that I have to do on a daily basis. I'm just gonna go do the 8 player 2. Might as well. Because I don't want to deal with people that don't know what they're doing, so I'm just going with regular.
Bollocks, do I look like your mum? What are you going on about?
Ah, he's premium, he can't do it.
This is Amanda Waller. Task Force X is taking control of this situation. I'm sending in the Suicide Squad to assist you. I assure you that those mercenaries will comply.
We only need one tank, really. Eric, can you DPS? Joseph, can you DPS, bro, or no? Just say yes or no. That way I can switch to my DPS if I have to. That's why I'm asking. That way we have more burn. That's why yeah, that's why. Okay.
Well, it's about time. I was getting bored all these channels and nothing good to watch. I guess it goes without saying, I saw you coming. I saw your loser friend Luther coming too. He's even lamer than ours is.
What have you done with him? Speak, or I swear.
Oh, don't worry your pretty little head about it. Owlman's just picking apart his mind. He's got all kinds of secrets. Can't wait to see what he pulls out of yours.
That's enough. Move, or I'll move you.
I wouldn't be so quick to ask me to move, poser. Why don't you slip into something more comfortable? Like a coma. No more games. Now you're dead.
That was a mistake.
Joseph, track him, yep, track him.
Ow! You son of a...
Maybe this will
Now
knock
we
some
can do this
sense
by
into
yourself
you.
later. Keep tracking him, Joseph. Keep tracking him. Get him. Get that one.
No more games. Now you're dead. Ow! You son of a...
Joseph, keep tracking him.
Don't do that again.
Make peace with the gods.
Oh, that does it.
Hey, if your health is going down, just back off. Just back off and he'll regenerate your health real quick. You'd rather heal yourself than just have you fight real quick. If you need to heal, just heal yourself.
This has gone long enough.
Just as long as you're good, you know?
Sure.
Pick up.
You can pay for that.
Lunge at him. Lunge at him.
Now, you'll pay.
Alright, pick him up. You keep him busy. Keep him occupied. Don't get up yet. Don't get up yet.
You son of a... Don't do that again.
Oh, he's not even in chat.
No more games. Now you're dead. Oh, that does it. Jerk! You're gonna pay for that.
I'm bringing you to justice.
No more games. Now you're dead. Jerk!
Move.
I'm gonna make you cry like a little girl. Ow! You son of a...
You'll regret that.
Ah! Oh, that does it. Don't do that again.
This is as far as you go.
Jerk! You're gonna pay for that. Don't do that again. Ah! Ow! You son of a...
This has gone long enough.
No more games. Now you're dead. Oh, that does it. Don't do that again. Jerk! You're gonna pay for that. Oh, that does it. Ah!
Good job.
Yeah.
Tag! You're dead.
I'll put these monitors to better use. I'll try to locate them.
It looks like they haven't been pained in some sort of medical pain.
My guess is they're not performing.
And thanks for guys for stopping by.
Better hurry.
I stream as often as I can, and if I go out to eat or something like that, or or take a break, it's probably because I'm gonna go to bed pretty soon. Even though I probably say I'm gonna come back. Sometimes I just get tired. But yeah, I stream this as much as I can. Try to give you my point of view. Thanks for watching, guys. Recruiting too. Just need 10 more members of the league so that way we can build our community. We have 10 so far. No, 11. Because somebody's gonna be Red Dead Flash. Yeah. Or we need Joker. We need Joker Batman. We need a couple. We need Aquaman or Aquawoman Batman. Stuff like that. 20 members, so we just got 11 so far, so we're gonna go with 9 more, and we're done. And then we're just gonna build that community, make sure everybody has about 200 skill points, and then from there, once everybody's settled, we'll recruit more people. But right now, we're just aiming for 20. Another tank, Joseph, come on, bro. Oh, you're right there beside me. I thought you were behind me, bro. Go ahead, lead the way, Joseph. Lead the way, lead the way, lead the way. Don't let me do it, because I don't have to get one shot. Keep pulling him this way, yep.
Maybe this will knock some sense into you.
Great Hera! What are they doing to him?
They're extracting information directly from his mind. It's torture.
Call it a more efficient means of interrogation. Not as convenient or portable as a lasso of submission, but equally effective.
You fiend! We need to get Luther out of there and stop this madness.
I've already planned for this contingency. Parliament 184C, activate. You're gonna die for that. Your loved ones will pay for that.
Move out of there. Move out of there.
You don't have the guts for this.
Just move.
An eye for an eye. Good, but not good enough. Yeah. That won't be forgotten. Your loved ones will pay for that. Eye for an eye. Take that. You don't have the guts for this. That won't be forgotten. Good, but not good enough. Get out of my head! That won't be forgotten. An eye for an eye. You don't have the guts for this. Your loved ones will pay for that.
Had enough? You shouldn't try to solve your problem with violence.
Lex, are you all right?
No. I'm not all right. I'm anything but all right.
They've attached a giant vacuum to my brain and tried to suck out my genius. And now, someone is going to pay.
I understand you're upset, but coming here half-cocked got you into this mess in the first place. What did you hope to accomplish by all this?
Something I've yet to do on our Earth. Kill a false god.
What? Wait!
Luther, wait, come back. We'll have to double back around.
Lead the way, bro. Not you.
so fragile, so combustible.
I should thank you. Proving everything I ever believed about your kind was true.
Ultraman, Superman, you both act like you're gods. But gods don't bleed.
Kryptonite? You really think you can kill me with kryptonite? Luther, what have you done?
That's impossible. How could I have known? Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
You ignorant fool. If it's blood you want, then blood you'll get. I will end you. So weak. I won't fall. Do you really think you can hurt me? I am stronger. Is that all? You will die for that. So weak. I am stronger.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, spread out, spread out.
Fall. Is that all?
Joseph, use your range attacks. Use your range attacks. Yeah, your range attack, Joseph. I was trying to keep him right here.
It'll take more than that.
Move.
Hera,
Joseph, lunge at him. Lunge at him.
You will die for that. Is that all?
Lunge at him, yep.
I'm bringing you to justice.
Move, Joseph, move. Move a little bit,
This has gone long enough.
Come on, fire. Oh shit. Almost killed me.
So weak. I am stronger.
that was a mistake.
So weak. I am stronger. Maybe this will knock some sense into you. You will die for that.
If you got the orbital strikes, now's the time to use them. Mistake mine a little bit.
Protect me.
I won't fall. Is that all?
Shit.
You will die.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way.
I am stronger. You may have won this little sparring match, but your Earth has already lost.
He's gone.
Thank Hera. We should follow suit and regroup with the others. Rally our forces and come up with a plan of attack.
Not before I find out what those arrogant imbeciles stole from my brain.
Dear God.
What? What is it?
They found the vibratory frequency of our Earth. With that knowledge, we can open a massive portal directly to our world.
Great Scott. We have to rally the others.
Good job. But to be honest with you guys, the game is great. Let's see what I need to do was... Oh yeah, see what I have for my currency, for my armor. Close enough to get something else. So for my DPS, let's get something else. Get the feet, shoulders. Oh yeah, you know what I needed to do. Two, three, four. Do they need the marks of victory for anything? Oh yeah, I do. Or I'm just waiting for the generator to mess to link up and whatever's duplicate, I just get more of them later. That's one set right there. Oh, this is just for the armor stuff. Okay, let's see how much do I really need. Okay, I'm gonna need some for. So I need, so this is one, so this would be 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. So I need 40, damn, a lot. Let me just start buying some now. So I need to buy a ton. I'm just doing this now. Wait. Alright, so, let me go from here. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. So basically what I'm doing right now is recruiting 20 people. And making this league pretty legit. So what I'm doing, so that way this league can be as strong as possible, is I'm recruiting about 20 people. And those 20 people are going to help me build this community slash communications league. So basically, we do whatever we want, and we do whatever it takes to have fun in this game. You know what I mean? Make the best out of it, make the best out of communications, working together, doing everything you can possibly get to get skill points, level your CR, PvP gear, and all that. But what I'm doing just to make sure that everything runs smoothly is I'm recruiting 20 people at the moment. So those 20 people are going to help me lead and structure this league as strong as possible by having the knowledge, having the experience, and having the leadership. So when we do all have 200 skill points, when we do have a pretty good CR, then we'll start recruiting more people into the league. So that way we build a foundation. That way everybody's more in a better spot to, you know, have fun, run with good league mates, with a good group, group that has a lot of intel, you know, stuff like that. I don't want to just invite random people because those random people might just leave the next day or next week, you know what I mean? They're not really dedicated to the game, or you know what I mean? Like, make sure that it makes it fun to make you want to play every day. And that's what I'm building for this league. And here, let me go to the stores. This league is based and inspired on the latest DC comics, Dark Knight's Metal, to become one of the most chillest and coolest leagues there is in DC Universe. We also need 125,000 for a league haul, and we're halfway up there, so keep it up. So that's basically what I'm doing. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing right now, and just recruiting and doing the little side missions that we have to do on a daily basis. So yeah, I'm basically like, let me show you. These are the people that I have in my league right now, and these people right now already have background knowledge in the game, know what they're doing, and are really good at communicating. So these people right now are going to help me build a foundation, because this is what's going to structure this league. I don't want to invite too many people because not a lot of people log in, or just because they don't contribute enough, you know what I mean? I want to make sure that I can build a foundation that looks badass, every character looks cool, you know, stuff like that, what people are looking for in leagues, you know? But the only thing is that I don't do it, and a lot of leaders of leagues do, is tell people when to log on, how to play, what you should do, you know what I mean, on a daily basis. And it kind of takes away the structure on how everybody experiences their own game, you know what I mean? Because you're your own hero. You should be able to do things on your own. But if you get feedback that's different from your league, that's different. I'm yours now? Funny. But yeah, so that's basically what I'm structuring my league right now. You know, everything chill, everything more of whenever you can play. Because a lot of people say this game is dead, and a lot of people say the mechanics is weak and everything, or the revamp is sorry. It's really not. It's more on how you structure your skill points and your weapons, your weapon mastery, what's your techniques that you're always good with, what weapon you're really good at using, what power mechanics that you're always, you know, constantly using, that you're more familiar with. You know, you have to just use your skill points and your skills to develop those abilities, you know, to make it sure that it's structured the way you would play on a daily basis, and it would make your character as strong as possible. And that's one thing. Another thing is, when it comes to games like this, it's important to have. The reason why I'm saying that is because, I don't know if you guys watched my previous videos, I bring this up quite so often, but DC Universe, DC itself, comics, Warner Brothers Studios, if you guys ever watch this, or if you ever guys will ever watch people's streams on games based on, you know, their company and stuff, this game is one of the most important games to have, because it structures future movies, it structures future comics, and everything, all the above. Because when you see different characters, when you see different villains, superheroes, it gives the creators of DC, DC Comics, DC, Warner Brother movies, whatever, animation, cartoons, anything, ideas on how to make the next movie, ideas for the next comics, you know? Stuff like this is very important for their foundation. Because this helps structure ideas for the future games, you know what I mean? Like Arkham Knight and stuff like that. And that's what inspired this character. This character inspired that. Yeah, so, yeah, I need to go send a email to them because I just need to let them know how what I'm getting to the point or what I'm saying in the first place, so that way they can keep this game going in the future, other games similar to this, because this game is very important to have, you know. Yeah, a lot of people don't dislike it for the PvP or stuff like that. There's a lot to go by on this game. There's a lot of DLC content. There's a lot of stuff to do. You know what I mean? Just to show you, whoever you guys are new. So these missions take time to develop. You know, sometimes I have to do the same map in order for a different mission because depending on the storyline. But these missions are basically throughout what's in the DC universe, from Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, villains, superheroes, all that. And these missions all coordinate on what we did from the past 6 to 7 years. So these missions take time to develop, you know, mechanics, make sure that we can fight the boss, make sure the boss is not too OP for we can beat it, you know, stuff like that. Arenas, PvP, they need to work on. Legend PvP is pretty cool. But yeah, all these stuff, man, it's a lot. It's a lot of information. Like all this content it's a lot to go by, a lot to go run through, through the feeds. You know what I mean? Like you just gotta structure your time. It's not pay to win. That's technically not true. The only thing you really have to really pay for in order for you to advance more properly and at a good pace is legendary. Legendary is pretty much what you want to use if you want to level your character more properly and more efficiently. You know what I mean? Like you would do your missions on a daily basis, and you know, do it with your league or your friends or whatever, right? And then if you're premium, you can do the same thing. It just takes a little bit longer for you to level up your character because of the content that you're lacking. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a more time consuming other than just being legendary. Because when you get stabilizers from the daily missions from here, for example, and I actually got to start doing them more because I don't do them. The stabilize, that it's free every day. It resets every day. That's one thing. People say, oh, you have to buy stabilizers in order to lock time capsules. No, you don't. You don't. You don't need to use replay badges in order for you to get more points to level up your character. You don't. There's always a reset. Every day there's resets for the daily missions. Every day there's resets for the month, for the week, every Thursday. Or Wednesday night at 1 1:40 at my time, 1:45, 2 o'clock basically. So, and that, knowing that, you just have to manage your time. You know what I mean? Manage and balance your time. You don't have to open all the time capsules because, yeah, they're cool styles and everything, and people majority of the time want to buy them. But buy them. Basically, what I'm gonna say is focus on your preference, on your character style, on what you're going for. Okay? If you want it for skill points and you wanted to get more feats out of the styles, that's cool from the time capsules, or the cool aura or cool material that they're releasing. That's cool and all. But if you're not into that style, or if you're not into that material or aura, you don't have to buy that time capsule. You can move on and save your stabilizers for a time capsule that you're interested in, and that aura that you're interested in, or that material you're interested in for that collection. And if you want to do it that way, that's smart, because you're not just spending money just to open time capsules. You're not spending money just to get more replay badges because you feel like you have to. You don't have to do any of that. Every day it resets. The little side missions, the 4-player, the 2-player duel, the side mission that reset every day. You know what I mean? You just have to manage your time. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that diss the game because, oh, this power has more OP stats. This power is nerfed too much. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it is. Some of them are. But at the same time, though, this game still has a lot of potential. This game can still be better. There's a lot of development that comes into the game. You know what I mean? Like, for a watchtower, for you to create a watchtower this big, you know, you need to be creative. You need to have the space for people to can like explore and go throughout the DC universe. You know, Metropolis, Gotham, or all those little side missions, or Earth 3 or whatever. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta give it time to develop. You gotta make sure that everything is on point. Everything is not glitched. Powers is not glitched, especially in PvP. People complain about PvP the most, of what I hear. And I get that. There's a lot of broken abilities and powers when it comes to PvP, especially gadgets and electricity, and it used to be atomic. But what I'm saying is, over time, when the developers or the Daybreak company decides to actually focus on that, people need to give it a chance. You know what I mean? Like, let them develop their ways and making sure that everything is more balanced. Yeah, everything is not balanced at the moment. I get that, and I probably might get something on the comments saying, "Oh, you're just saying that because you like the game." No, it's more of how we structured our time. You know what I mean? Even if you lose the PvP gear, for example, like, you don't need replay badges in order to keep playing that constantly in order to earn your armor. Win or lose, you get something. You always get something out of it. For example, you keep constantly playing it. Let me go over there anyway. Constantly playing those missions and those little arena matches when you're playing against somebody in the Batcave, or Shadowlands, for example, when you're playing against somebody, it helps you develop your character's skills. How to fight certain people, how to fight a certain style, how to attack a certain power, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta really study, strategize. Strategy is kind of helping develop on how your character moves. So, what I meant by the PvP is, see how this level 101, I already completed that, and 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, that you have to earn it. You know what I mean? You just gotta keep constantly playing those PvP missions, develop your skill, develop on your techniques and strategies going against other people. You know what I mean? You just gotta focus on their abilities and their counterattacks. So once you're able to do those counterattacks, so you block when they're doing their final moves, you'll be more of a better fighter, more of an understanding on how you do your moves, your techniques, how you do your loadouts, You just really have to study. Any MMO is like that, basically. You have to be comfortable with it. You can't be stressing over stuff like that. The hell? Ah, I'm not trying to do that right now, bro. Oh, hell no, man. You tripping, man. I'm not gonna do that. We're not gonna win like that. Here, let me explain to him so he knows. This game is cool, man. It just, people gotta understand that once there's always an update, once there's always something that needs to be fixed, you gotta give it a chance. Figure out the mechanics. If it doesn't work out, let them know. You know what I mean? Like, they would always come around and fixing it. So just more of more of the basis. Hold on, let me make sure he's on the thing. All right, bro. All right, so you're trying to take me to your PvP arenas and stuff like that. Okay, so what I need to tell you, you know how to inspect gear, right? You know how to look in gear? Just jump if you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so, alright, so this is what I want you to do. That way, because I'm really just kind of recruiting and doing those missions that I kind of have to do for my character, for the points, for the, ultra bucks and stuff, but I'm basically just more of recruiting at the moment, so I'm not really doing any missions. So I know you probably played this more with different characters, like 5-6 different tunes. Stop doing that, okay? What you want to do, just that way you balance your time, you manage on making your character as strong as possible, and you focus on the main factors on how to make your character as strong as possible. And this is what you need to do. Have, for one thing, have 3 different armories. Okay? You know how there's always in PvE, this is an explanation. For PvE, there's always 4 different levels every time there's a new DLC. Correct? There's always 4 levels. There's always that green gear, blue gear, purple gear, and the yellow gear or gold gear that you would get in the vendor, right? You know what I'm talking about or no? Nightwing? Alright, so what I'm getting at, so that way I don't confuse you, anything that's OP gear, anything that's top to the line best gear for your character, like what's your main role? DPS, right? Your main role that you always constantly play? DPS, right? Okay. All the best gear, all the best armor, all the best OP gear goes strictly to your gear. Like, inspect my character real quick. Tell me, and when you're done, just jump. Tell me when you jump, that means you looked at my character's armor. Yeah, jump if you're finished looking at my gear. Alright, so that has all the best mods, all the best gear from the vendors and the OP collections that I got from Olympus, Torn Time fighting Perdekiden and Vandal Savage fighting an Amusement Mile with Joker and the Riddler for the OP hands. I got the OP neck piece from and the OP helmet from Owlman and the Crime Syndicate, right? And everything that's elite, basically, I don't have yet. But I have all the OP gear and all the vendor gear that's the latest, pretty much, right? Anything that's secondary. Anything that's secondary to that. So which is the purple gear, right? The purple gear that switches next to the next level. I always give it to my secondary armory, okay? Your secondary armory, which is your second role that you use beside your main one. So what is your second role? Do you have a second role? Like tank, healer, control. Do you have any of that? Like, do you know how to do that? Just to make this easier, so that way you get more sense of this. This means yes, and this means no. Alright, you know what an armory is? An armory is a generator that saves your armor, and it imprints it into doing that. So you know how I changed my armor when I did the smoke bomb thing? That changes my armory so I can change my role. Okay, so that you need 3 of those. Okay, you need 1 for your main role, and this is my second role. Look at my gear real quick again. Tell me when you're done. If you're done, just jump. Did you see it? Alright, do you see how some of the gear is purple and then the rest of it is the 195 like it was on the other one? That's what I'm doing. I imprint this one with all the latest best gear. Anything that's blue gear or green gear, I just salvage it so I can get the mod pieces, the mod collection, so I can mod my gear. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see where I'm coming from? Okay, so knowing that, that's the best way to manage your time, because you're structuring your character to max out as much as possible instead of going to different tunes and doing the same mission on a daily basis. So let's say you go to this tune and you finish everything, you get bored. That's not the case, because there's a lot of things you can still do. There's a lot of missions that you can done in the past or still work on that you haven't completed the feats or the little side missions to get those skill points, right? So that's what you want to do. Focus on that, and then the third armory, the PvP gear, because that's what you were trying to make me go do, which I really don't want to right now, is have a third armory. That third armory is going to be for your PvP gear. Inspect it real quick. Do you see where I'm coming from now? Do you see how I balance it? Yeah, do you see how I structure everything and how I manage my time? It's because if you keep switching on different tunes, that time that you switched on that second or third tune, it could have been used on your main one to get more skill points, to make him stronger, and not just for armor. Does that make any sense? So what I want you to do, Nightwing, so that way you can manage your time in PvP. But I would recommend you get your armories first, bro, because that's the best way to do that, man. So you don't waste your time. Get 3 different armories. Get 3 different armies. One for your main one, your main role, your DPS. Secondary role, whatever you're kind of used to, healer, tank, or whatever. And then your third role, the third army is gonna go strictly towards your PvP gear. And then once you get your points and stuff like that, get your PvP gear and put it for that armory only. You know what I mean? And then you should be good. Alright, man. I had to tell you that, man, so you can balance your time and make sure that everything is more organized. Because you don't want to keep doing that, okay? But yeah, dude, I'm just recruiting and I'm basically just streaming about my opinion about the game and stuff like that. So that's basically what I'm doing. So focus. What you want to do right now, bro, if you want to do more PvP, do the Batcave 1 versus 1 or do Shadowlands 1 versus 1. Keep doing that, man. Keep playing that more. Play more often, because that way you structure how to fight other people and their abilities, their powers, their techniques. Study their martial arts, study their dual weapons, study their hand blasters, study their techniques, man. So once you study their techniques and their final techniques or their final combos, no, don't let them finish it. So you see that? Block. When they're about to finish their combo, block their last technique. So when they fall, here, let me just show you so that way you know. We're gonna fight, but I just want to show you a real quick tutorial. Alright, so never let me watch.
Fight.
Block. No, see like when I'm about to finish a combo, block. Drink a soda or something real quick. Drink a soda. I don't want to kill you right away. Alright. Never let me finish a combo, man. But like, kind of like maneuver, kind of get used to the fighting style. Like with me. Watch. No. Okay. Okay, so never let me finish a combo, bro. When you see me attack, after you see me do pass 3 strikes, then block. Yep. After you see me put 2 strikes, 2 combos, block. See? That's what you need to look for. Once you do that and you see that, do your techniques and do your combos. And then, once they start using their powers, and if it's a flame technique that's like around the circle, and you see a flame on the floor, avoid it. And then make them come to you.
You lose.
You got it? Study their techniques, man. Study their movements. That's what you need to do. Because that makes you a better fighter. That makes you stronger. Because if you can strategize and you can maneuver everybody's attacks, you become a better fighter. Cool? I'll catch you later, man. But that's what I would recommend you to do, Nightwing, so that way you make the best out of your opportunities. Now I'm gonna read you guys' comments. I didn't have time to. I was just explaining everything real quick. To be honest with you, bro, I really don't know what a good weapon for mental is, but I would say hand blasters. Hand blasters, and I would say hand blasters and brawling. I would say those techniques help the most because they're fluent, they're very powerful, and they're simple techniques. But those simple techniques do a lot of damage. So I would recommend you doing hand blasters and brawling. If you're still watching, bro. But yeah, man. You just gotta study the technique more. Once you study the technique more, you'll be unstoppable. You know what I mean?
Gordon's reign as mayor of Gotham is over. He's going to answer for his actions. I'm going to find the truth of what happened to the Richard Grace in this world.
My pension won't cover this.
Go for backup.
Call an ambulance.
You again? How dare you come into my house and disrupt my re-election party?
How dare you use the office of mayor for extortion, corruption, and
Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching though. I really do, man.
would have no
You know,
problem.
I just like to tell people this because a lot of people diss this game, saying that this game is pay to win.
I'm the mayor of
It's
Gotham
not,
City,
dude.
and
It's
you
more
live
of how you
miles
manage
outdone.
your time on a daily
Activate the automated
basis.
defenses.
You don't have to play this 24/7. You can do the side missions real quick and play Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, whatever it is. You know what I mean? You just gotta manage on how you play this game constantly. You know what I mean? What do you do on a daily basis? What missions? What do you do? PvE missions? Do you do a lot of PvP, PvE? You know, you just don't know how you structure your time, and the way you structure your time over time it develops your character's abilities, powers, and stuff like that. So it's more of a basis on how you do that. So once you figure that out and you basically do that with a cool solid group or league, you know what I mean, you'll become a better player, and then this game will be more fun. You know what I mean?
That all you got?
Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, chilling out with me. You know what I mean? It means a lot. I'm trying to be a cool streamer with this, you know, trying to give people advice, and my opinions about it, about the game, you know, stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys stopping by and chilling out even for a little bit, you know. That means a lot. Thank you. So if you guys have any questions about fire, DPS, or tanking, I pretty much know enough to get you guys the best loadouts or the best techniques. But other powers, really, like mental, ice, or whatever, I don't really know the mechanics. I don't want to misinform you. I don't want to mislead you. So if it has to do with fire, I'll tell you. Especially with tank fire, I'm really good at, because I've been playing that since PlayStation 3, so I know the mechanics hands down. Like what mods to use, stuff like that, yeah.
You idiots! Stop the Gordon! You can't run from me. He's heading for the elevator. I'm going after him. Take out the rest of his men.
What's up, Fernando? How's your character going on, man?
Call an ambulance. Requesting backup. Dispatch, we got a 1035 here. My pension won't cover this.
I was looking for Gamer 2, but he didn't make his character yet.
Call an ambulance. Dispatch, we got a 1035 here. Eat lead, sucker. Pension won't cover this. Requesting backup. Yeah. Officer down.
Shut him down.
Cool.
You picked a bad day to mess with the GCPD. I'm hit! Hand over your weapon. And your wallet.
Intruders found. Transmitting coordinates to security in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lay face down on the ground. Hands behind your back. Officer down.
Call for backup! 1033, request assistance! Officer down! Call for backup! 1033, request assistance! Officer down!
Intruders found. Transmitting coordinates to security in
What do we have here? Does someone want to throw themselves on the mercy of the court? There is no mercy here. There is only crime and punishment. So come forward and face the judge, jury, and executioner of Gotham City.
Cool, I'm getting more followers too. That's sick. Subscribers, man. That's sick. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for following. And subscribing. Appreciate it.
Officers of the court, download the power profiles of former inmates. Justice Underground. Use them to mete out justice. The jury finds you guilty. You shall now answer to a jury of your peers.
prisoner who will be
and now made is attempting to escape. And the field
You are hereby sentenced to death. We find you in contempt.
Suspect has been prisoner ability profile expired.
Move.
Profile expired.
No, don't stand there. Don't take a beating like that.
Downloading the prisoner ability profile.
Order in the court. Order in the court. We find you in contempt.
Suspect has been imprisoned. Abilities have been suppressed. Again, inmate is attempting escape. Containment field failing.
Did I hurt him? If it did, that shit was funny. Alright, let's go.
Intruders found. Transmitting coordinates for security in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, we gotta go back. Go back.
Officer down!
Intruders found. Transmitting coordinates for security in 5, 4,
This situation is getting out of control.
1.
Officer down! 1033, request assistance! Call for backup! Suspect spotted! Requesting backup! Dispatch! We got a 1035 here! Call an ambulance! Officer down! My pension won't cover this! Ooh.
You think you can take Gotham from me? Think again. I put up the signal. He's coming. No one operates in my city without paying a price. I'll take yours in blood. You good, but not good enough. Your loved ones will pay for that. Gordon's parties always bring the house down, don't you think?
Yeah, after this, I gotta see what I'm gonna.
Good.
So
But not
right
good
after
enough.
this, I'm gonna go and log off real quick, but it's for good reason. So that way I can like start sending them emails. Because they really want this game to thrive, man. Make sure that they do.
You don't have the guts for this. If you crime family couples want to keep our arrangement, then get these bastards. Enough.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Good, but not good enough. Time to kick this party up a notch. Here are more lovely door prizes for you party goers. I didn't invite you goons for the open bar and the antique.
No, get the ass first. Get the ass first.
Hey, watch the face. Ah. Gotta hurt. You punch like a truck.
You don't have the guts for this. That won't be forgotten. Everyone here has had a small yet effective explosive device planted on them. Good luck disarming them before they boom. You think I care at all about the citizens of Gotham? Think an eye for an eye. I held a raffle for everyone at the gala. The selected lucky winners.
You saved my life.
Your loved ones will pay for that. Good, but not good enough. You don't have the guts for this. No one crosses me. That won't be forgotten. As this extravaganza comes to a close, I have one last round of
Going
party
home. Right now.
Don't just stand there. Help Owlman kill these vigilantes.
That's gonna leave a mark. Enough.
Your loved ones will pay for that. An eye for an eye.
cover-up files in Montoya's office. Tell me what happened to Richard Wilson.
It was all him. Owlman bumped off the kid's parents so that Thomas Wayne could adopt him. He forced the kid to join the crime syndicate.
You simpering worm, Gordon.
You murdered his parents.
Spare me. Gordon used their blood money to buy votes.
It's true, but you got him killed.
Shut your mouth.
You let him face the Joker alone.
Shut your mouth!
Great job. Thanks, guys. Oh, cool. Alright, so I'll be back, you guys. I'm really gonna send that email because I really want to show that this game has the potential, you know what I mean? This game is sick, this game is awesome. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing right now, so I'll catch you guys later. I just want to let DC Universe and DC itself, Warner Brothers, I want to make sure I write this email to them, or however they're going to read it, because I have a feeling they're going to read it. I just want to make sure that it's to the point and it's hits them to where this game stays for a very long time, you know. And I'm gonna make sure it does, because this game has a lot of potential and a lot of good reasons why it should still be available, you know. So I'll be right back when I finish with what I'm gonna do, and I'll catch you guys later. Appreciate you guys watching, I really do. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Thanks for the ones that subscribe to. You guys are great. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. I really do. Thank you very much. Peace out, you guys. Till next time, man.